Good evening, collectors and gamers. I am your host, Cosplay Shog, coming to you live on our state of the art DZ arena here at DZ Comics and Gaming, here in the fine city of Moore, Oklahoma. All right, fellow gamers and collectors, we've got quite the night for you. And with today being Wednesday, Hump Day, that means we are shining the spotlight on Pokemon. So let's go ahead to our locally famous streaming table and head on over to our bird's eye view. And let's go ahead and switch mics. Enjoy the match.
Proton, play it on my first turn. Grabbing those three. Finish those three. Play Pokepet actually. Okay. And I'll pass.
Draw for turn. Ultra Ball in.
Why you're such a hater? You hate my
It's always you and green.
Oh, yeah. I want to attach here, and then I'll get you going.
Sometimes they're hard fun.
Petron.
It shows up weak. Same time.
Oh my gosh, we came here for the DC thing where we did the on Monday. We were walking around and this guy that was running the passes play Magic. I was like, I play Magic, and I was like, I play with you every
Put Ariana into the hand.
same pod. Gosh, literally they are so cute.
Play the factory. Use it. 1, 2.
Can I read that?
Yeah. Evolve. Attach. And Rocket Feathers for 60.
Alright, draw for turn. Lilies. Wait, what am I doing? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still kind of new, bear with me.
I got it, yeah.
I guess I'm supposed to shuffle that first.
Yeah, I'm sure what it takes to make sense to put that in.
I'm gonna get this and evolve that one.
I'll go with the 2.
And then how many cards do you have in your hand?
5.
Okay, so that 250 to knockout.
Ultra Ball. Marker? I mean, Punch Crow. Hands is a lot.
Yes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
We'll do Archer. Okay. You took a knockout, we shuffle our hands into our decks, and I'll draw 5, you draw 3.
3.
One, two, three, four.
Someone should go through there and make sure it's actually right.
We'll do the Rocket Factory first. Boogie Pad. Porygon 2. And then Roto Stick. Look at the top 4. Reveals supporters. 1.
Avatar.
And I'll do Rocket's Feathers for 120.
120. Alright, draw a turn here. Bench. Buddy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and judge. Shuffle.
Yeah.
And then have you been playing for a while?
11 years now?
Good day.
Oops.
Alright, and then I'll swing for it.
Yeah. Cookie Pad.
You're looking out, by the way. Appreciate it.
For a Porygon. Cookie Pad again. Marker.
You can do it here.
Macro. Play Ariana for 6. 2, 3, 6. 7, 8 total.
Alan judged himself into a brick.
For Factory. Roto Stick. Are those 3?
Oh, it actually went through. Yeah, that's I'm trying to get it in. But if it was somebody I know, I would smack them on the hand as hard as I can. Yeah. I
60, 80. Touch ignition energy. And hit for 180. Yep, one short.
Okay. Draw for turn here.
Discards.
Okay, I'm gonna evolve Starry here.
I'm the only one with weird ruling.
Good, attack energy here. And then
A lot. Yeah. I was supposed to issue a game loss just now, and I was like, I'll do a 2 prize penalty, play it out. Just because. Like,
prize.
no, not
Oh,
for you.
okay.
Stretcher. Guy let his opponent play 2 supporters and caught it after they had already resolved the second supporter. And I was like, I'm not calling game loss here. Like, it's round 1 of the local. Like, please play it out. Yeah. Petrol. Search for a trainer. Search for an ice stretcher. Play an ice stretcher. Draw a marker. Attach. Factory. And rocket feathers for the knockout.
Actually, put that up. Alright, draw for turn. Wait. 6. Gonna evolve that. Legacy. And then
12.
yes.
What do we get? Draw. First, transceiver for that one. Transceiver for that other one. Attach. Headset. For 2. And then rocket's feathers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 540?
504.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then
Okay.
take 2. Yeah.
You can build that. High road you win?
Hmm?
Oh, never mind.
What's my price pick?
I opened that too.
You son of a bitch.
Argentina.
What was it?
Do we need to take that to them?
I got it, yeah. A what?
Best thing was boss orders. Yeah. You wouldn't have wanted it. It's garbage anyway. The series ain't even any fucking good.
Yeah?
Did you get anything out of yours?
Nope.
I wanted to open something. I wanted to rip something.
Thanks to you, I had practice against this. It was Frost last Stormy.
Oh, yeah?
So I had practice, I was like, I know what to do.
All right, collectors and gamers, that is the end of round one of our Pokemon locals on our locally famous streaming table. And I forgot to put the filter back on. There we go, much better. So, as we await round two, let's just go ahead and go over upcoming events. So, we are going to be starting with our Magic the Gathering Marvel Superheroes event. So, this is going to be a 3-day pre release event. First day starting June 19th, 7 p.m. Then, second day, Saturday, June 20th at 2 p.m. And then there is going to be Sunday, June 21st at 1 p.m. Again, this is a 3-day event, so if you want to be one of the first people to get your hands on this set, DZ Comics and Gaming is the place to be. And then if you want to join the DZ Comics and Gaming community, look no further because we still have opportunities for you to join our security team and our sales associate team. So if you want to join the DZ Comics and Gaming family, you are more than welcome to come into our store, apply in person, tell us about yourselves, and before you know it, you may be able to have me alongside many other amazing people as your coworker. But let's go ahead and get back to the arena, and let's go ahead and pan the camera on all of our Pokemon trainers. All right, everyone. So go ahead and grab a snack, grab a bathroom break, kick your feet up, text your mans, text your mamas, text your girls, and enjoy the vibes that be vibing through the screen. We'll see you guys once round two begins. Easy. Thank you so much for commenting on our stream on Twitch. Your support is appreciated. Always a pleasure to have you here on our stream and in our comments, Mr. Easy. That is great to hear. Very happy to hear that. All right, you guys. Actually, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're actually going to do a quick replay of the interviews that occurred on Free Comic Book Day, since there were clearly some mic and sound problems regarding that. Let me go ahead and pull the interviews back up. Uno momento, por favor. All right, you guys. So for those of you who missed out on Free Comic Book Day last Saturday, no need to fret. We're going to give you some highlights of what you missed. Good. Okay. So vendors,
Yes.
celebrities, cosplayers, you name it. Videos are much better with sound, am I right?
Today. So you guys, we are in
All
for a
right.
special treat. We are going to be interviewing
All right, you guys.
one of our vendors today. So
Here is one of our
right here is
interviews
Charles.
right
He's gonna
here.
be the first person that we
And
interview
if there
today.
are
He is
any
a vendor.
sound
So,
issues,
Charles, how are you doing
feel
today?
free to
I'm doing
comment on
great.
our
How are you?
stream.
Awesome. I'm doing pretty well. So it's in of course, Free Comic Book Day here at DZ Comics and Gaming, biggest event of the year, and this is actually the first time where we are having it in this sort of venue. And so, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and ask you a few questions. That way you advertise your business, get the name out there, and yeah, definitely get you back to your business.
All right.
All right. So, first things first, how long has your business been in the game?
We've been for just a little over a year now.
Okay. So it started back in like 2025?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of math there. Okay. And so what was the very first item that you ever made or sold that made you realize, okay, this is what I want to do?
Well, we started off with the 3D prints. I bought the 3D printer, one for myself, and then I ended up getting multiple once I found out how fun it was to make stuff.
Right.
And that's where it all started. We started with one, just making some stuff for around the house, and then I wanted to share with people.
Oh, okay. And like what kind of stuff were you making like in the house?
It was anything from comic books to pop culture and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So, like mini figurines, basically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so when it comes to the crowd here, just from the crowd to the vibe to even the kind of energy that you get from the employees and even some of our visitors, what about DZ Comics makes it different than other events that you've vended at?
Oh, I love it. I come here at least once a week for every Wednesday for comic book release.
Okay.
And I love everybody that works here. Josh.
Yes.
I love Josh. He always he's the one that checks me out. But This is just such a great place. It's really variety of stuff from cards, comics. You got this arena here that people can come and play. It's just really great. Everybody's really friendly, and I love it.
And that's pretty good. I mean, again, and I highly agree with you when it comes to Josh, even the events. I mean, definitely one thing that DZ Comics does is they definitely try to enhance the experience as much as possible.
Yeah, everybody's very knowledgeable and friendly. I've never had any issues with anything. If I got a question, they're right there to answer it.
That's really good. That's really good to hear, especially when it comes to the comic book side of things. If you don't mind me asking, like, what is your favorite comic book, and especially here from DZ Comics?
Well, probably like everybody right now, Absolute Batman.
Oh yes, yeah. Batman is definitely the GOAT. I mean, Batman. I wish I was half as cool as Batman was.
I wish I was half as rich as Batman.
Oh yeah, that too. Like the aura, the money. I mean, even like the gadgets too. I mean, I'm a big tech nerd, so whenever you see him whip out something out of his bat belt, whether it's high tech binoculars or his bat wing,
Yeah.
I mean, it never ceases to amaze me. So, and even when it comes to the recent Batman movies, I mean, me personally is like I definitely do like how they shine the detective side on
Yes.
who's your favorite Batman? Pattinson, Affleck, or?
I'm gonna go old school with what's his name? Keaton. Yes. Man, it
yes.
just because that came out while I was a kid, so it's got that
Gotcha.
nostalgia to you.
Right. I think my parents were still dating around this time, so I wasn't born yet.
Yeah.
But whenever I see like a rerun, or even some clips from the Keaton Batman, I mean, it's pretty obvious and very clear like how and why he like set the bar for Batman, and he was. Had it not been for his movies, there wouldn't be a Batman animated series and all that. So
Yeah.
lots of appreciation for Keaton out there. Yeah. So okay. So what is something on your table that has like the most interesting like backstory to it?
Well, I got a lot of stuff out there. Like I said, I do a lot of the pop culture, so I got a lot of.
All right, collectors and gamers. Round 2 is about to begin in any second now. So, what we're just going to go ahead and do is keep an eye on this gamer right here until the second one shows up. And looks like that has already happened. All right, the Pokemon action is going to begin in a matter of seconds. And we cannot wait to watch the continuation of this tournament alongside you all. All right, so pretty soon we're going to go ahead and switch to bird's eye view. And then once we switch to bird's eye view, then we will go ahead and switch mics. All right, let's go ahead and shut off the green screen filter and switch to bird's eye view. All right, let's go ahead and switch mics in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Not what I wanted.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's from
Like,
no.
Don't mind my horribly proxy Dratini because I never found one, but
I have one. Drop turn. Okay, so I'm going to Pokepad and Fighting Gong. I'm going to find I'm going to find 2 Pokemon off of those. That'll be my Pokepad, and then that will be my Fighting Gong. Go tap.
I always feel like when I'm on stream, I have to cut things. It just feels correct. The people are watching. Cool. Drop turn. I'll Pokepad and energy search.
Nice. How is the Dragonite deck treating you?
Not great.
Why not?
I don't know. It needs a lot of setup in order to do things. Like that guy.
Oh.
So I'm trying to play it with Blaziken, but I think I might swap out it for Mega Latios next. It feels a little more consistent.
That is true.
Without having another stage 2. I guess I will grab an electric. I'll stick it on Dratini. Out of hopes that we will get the Dragonair. Then I'll Lily. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's another Torchic. Cool. And I guess I'll just hold on to it. It's fine. Go ahead.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't attract customers, but I already said pass. It's fine.
Turn. Champion's Call. Champion's Call. Go attack.
Oops. I guess so. There we go.
Pass.
Draw turn. I guess I will attract customers this time. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Will fail. Or I guess I'm evolving the Dragonair, so probably didn't have to cut. I will do Evolutionary Guidance to search my deck for an evolution Pokemon.
May I read them?
Go ahead. As long as this Pokemon has an energy attached.
Okay. That's a nice way to give it.
I'll take a combuskin, and I've got a Pokepad for another combuskin that I just saw, so I'll go ahead and set that aside.
Just okay.
Am I going back in again? No? Cool. Right. No, I will go back in one more time. I'm gonna play Crispin. A water and a fire. Stick a fire on this combuskin. Water goes to hand, but I'll attach it for turn to Dragonair.
Alright.
And I will pass.
That's hype.
Alright. Champion's Call. Champion's Call.
Oh, you still have a lot. Oh, 100%. But at least play without
Okay.
I never did actually process it. Time the last
Evolve.
got to the point where I had
Judge.
Still so used to Iona.
Dude, red cards are gonna be annoying. Okay.
Didn't expect you to say you were playing. I may have one at the desk. Let me see.
Go tap.
you play you game.
Alright, and we draw 4. 1, 2, 3. Corkscrew drive, so I will draw 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll take 1 prize.
Draw for turn. I'm gonna attach an electric energy. I'll bench another Torchic. And then I'll evolutionary guidance. Mega Dragonite.
I appreciate you,
Which
bro.
is exactly 330 damage.
Nice.
We'll see if I regret this decision next turn. 'Cause it does cut off my evolution search deck. Or I have all my Blazikins. But I'll swing 330, discarding 2 energy. And knockout.
Alright. Draw for turn. Champion's Call. Champion's Call. Got attack. I will evolve. Put down. And I will lilies. Got attack.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will retreat and then pass.
Okay. Turn. I'll evolve the Blaziken. Bench a monkey. I'll attach return. Seething Spirit. The Blaziken. I'll Sky Transport. Blaziken to the front. And I will do a 200 knockout.
Draw return. Night Stretcher. Back in energy. And I'll play Unfair Stamp. Attack. Yep. You draw 2, I draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Uh, 1, 2, 3. I will corkscrew die for 160 and draw 1.
Draw turn. Okay. I'll Sky Transport back to the front. Soothing Spirit, Electric. I will Ultra Ball. Starting a monkey and a candy. Another Blaziken. Swing 330 knockout. Discarding 2 energy.
Off turn. That's an energy per turn. Night Stretcher, come back. Release Determination. Cover top. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you kidding me? I'll play it. Ain't much I can do. Fair tap. I touched this turn, right?
I believe so.
Corkscrew dot for 130.
James Williams, thank you so much for liking our stream on Facebook. Your support is appreciated. And David Vasquez, for me, it is hard to tell, but I hope you are enjoying the match, and we really do appreciate your comments on our stream through Facebook.
There's 3. I cannot get none of my power weights out.
Arena, can we get a last call, please, for closing best hour?
Oh, at least the deck is doing you good now.
Yeah, that one worked out pretty well. Running into decks that have Pokemon that have exactly 330.
All right, collectors and gamers, that is the end of round 2 on our locally famous streaming table. In terms of our Pokemon locals, let's go ahead and actually let's swivel to the left-hand side of our screen here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and head back to our interviews from our free comic book day with much better sound. Hope you guys enjoy.
The video game pictures and stuff like this here.
Okay. Oh, Pac-Man.
Yeah, right there, Pac-Man. I have all the old arcade games, Pitfall, Dig Dug, Donkey Kong, and stuff like that. This is actually one of the first things I started making.
Oh,
so.
Okay. So this part of your origin story right here.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I do love Pac-Man. I mean, my first memories of Pac-Man is like waiting in the doctor's office. They had like a little arcade, and then
Oh,
I just
nice.
saw that. And so, wait, what's like the #1 item that people have been gravitating towards today?
I have an Absolute Batman, and people really like that. I also have a Stranger Things light box that lights up, and it's multi-layered. So it's got the Demogorgon up front and Vecna in the back, and then it's lit up in the back so it shines. Yeah, so those are really popular.
Oh, okay, yeah. Stranger Things definitely is a pretty big deal. Even now, even though like the series has it ended or?
Yes, it just ended. They finally did the last season.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, but like, it's still making quite a buzz. So
Yes.
it's definitely understandable to see like why people gravitate towards that. Okay, so what is a typical pre-event like ritual that you have? What does a pre-event night look like for you? Is it like prepped? Is everything ready, set to go, or is it like last minute coffee fueled?
This one was last minute coffee fueled. I was got busy this week and put it off, and so last night we was rushing around getting stuff packed up, but it didn't take too long.
Right, got it. I mean, kind of relate to that. I mean, actually woke up a lot later than I wanted to, so woke up, slapped all this paint all over my facial hair, and so it's nice to know that there are other people out there who can survive through the chaos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For someone who was doing like last minute coffee fueled, your table does look great.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, we'll definitely, and for you guys, I'm gonna take a picture of his table, post it on our platforms. That way you guys can see what he's all about. And also,
Yes, Easy. That stream match is done, and we are currently awaiting the third match.
Okay, so, what is one piece that is boring, but it is vital advice that you can give to anyone looking to start their first booth? So, we got him thinking.
Yeah, you stumped me there. Well, sometimes you just gotta, think outside the box. What is boring to me may be, exciting to someone else.
Right.
So, I try to think, or ask around, like, hey, what do you like, and
I gotcha.
so just because, I like Pac-Man and Spider-Man and Stranger Things, maybe someone, likes stuff that I don't like. So.
Oh, okay. So, I guess what you're saying is just always try and keep the customer in mind.
Yeah.
Definitely there are those with like a variety of favorites, preferences.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely one mistake that a lot of people share is that they kind of they see too much of themselves in the customer, so they always try to provide what they would like. They leave out what they don't like, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did that in the beginning, where I was like, oh, this is useful, but does someone actually want it,
exactly, yes. And so, if someone follows your social media today, what is one new project or product that they should be on the lookout for?
Anything they want, I can print out anything. So since I got a 3D printer and the software to do stuff, then we can make anything you want.
Okay, so you heard it here. If you can think it, he can print it out. So that's definitely one thing that we look for here at DZ Comics and Gaming, the creativity, and especially for you fellow cosplayers out there. I'm pretty sure like this time of year you start getting messages from cosplayers.
And for those of you at
Yeah,
home, we really
yeah, we brought
apologize for the loud notification
actually,
sounds. It is something that we are still
the
working on.
Spider-Man.
We appreciate all of you,
This is actually,
all of you
you can
guys'
fit it on.
understanding.
Ooh.
My head's a little bit too big, as you can see, to actually try to put it on. But if you got a typical head and not a large melon head, then you should be able to fit it on. And if you just want to display it, then it comes with a stand that you can just display it. And that's what I've been doing in my living room.
Okay. Awesome. So you showed us the Pac-Man, you showed us Spider-Man. What about anything else you brought?
I didn't bring anything else in here. We'll have to check out the picture on the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. But yes, and can you give us the name of your business, please?
CC's 3D Prints.
So CC 3D Prints?
And a little side advertisement. Gambit's Toy Box in
Oh.
Bethany.
All right.
We have a section there that we sell physically. If you don't want to contact me directly
Okay.
or something, you can go through them.
All right. So CC 3D Prints and Gambit Toy Box. You heard it here. Check out those businesses, and again, we will leave you guys more information to check our friend out. And again, Charles, thank you so much for taking the time to give us more insight on your business, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, so stay tuned. There's going to be more to come, and in about 10 minutes, we're going to check with Kendra Waldall and try and grab an interview. Stay tuned.
DZ? Yes, yes, he does. All right, so if you thought that interview was good, we have more to come. First things first, Shane Shriver, thank you so much for liking our stream on Facebook. Your support is appreciated. So, in about 9 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and, as said earlier, go to Kendra Waldall and see if we can grab an interview with her. And that is the young lady that you see near in the left-hand side of the screen, the woman in the black dress. So, behind the Star Wars table. So, that is her. And we will try and score an interview with her in about 8 minutes. So, stay tuned. When it comes to DZ Comics and Gaming, always something to look forward to in the near and far future. I'm your host, Cosplay Shog. I'll be back before you know it. Fellow collectors and gamers, we are here with the amazing, the woman, the myth, the legend, Kendra Waldall of Star Wars. Kendra, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Your friendly Ewok is happy to be here today.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And thank you so much for taking the time to come here to DZ Comics and just give us more insight on the world of Kendra Waldall.
Thank you so much. This is my third year, I believe, to come, and every time it just gets better and better. You guys are just booming.
Oh, thank you so
Killing
much.
it. I love it. And everybody's so nice here. So what do you want to know from my galaxy to yours?
Ooh, what don't we want to know? So, we're going to go ahead and try and make this quick as possible, that way we don't take much of your time. All right, collectors and gamers, looks like we are going to begin our next round in a matter of seconds. So, this is round número tres on our streaming table of our Pokemon Locals Challenge. So, let's go ahead and head on over to the streaming table right here, right now. And let's go ahead and pan on over to our bird's eye view. Da-da-da. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch mics in 5, 4, 3, 2.
But there's a lot of borrowed art now.
Okay.
I think all of their special arts are all unique to the game.
Oh yeah, I guess they'd have to do that.
Some of the regular cards are the same.
Now see, like what were they called? Like the interactive rares or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That actually would be cool if they borrowed art, so we could get like a cooler look at cards we already know. But that might be a whole headache trying to get the artist who did that to do more for them.
Yeah. If not, then a lot of licensing.
All right, what do you like?
I'll do tails.
Your choice.
Cool. I'll go second.
All right.
We like Lily and we hate Buddy. They did put their own Badu in that game in the most recent set. Because they already had a Pokemon that does Badu's effect.
Okay.
They chose Chingling for that, so they had to make Badu something else.
Oh, they put item lock in the game?
Yeah, they've had item lock for like a year already, so
Gross.
it came out. Oh, I guess it's been like 6 months. The game's only been out a little over a year. So the Badu in that game deactivates your opponent's abilities on their Pokemon, and it doesn't stop canceling them even if it dies until they go back to the bench.
Okay.
It's really crazy in some matchups.
Jim Mason, thank you so much for liking our stream on Facebook. Your support is appreciated.
Good luck.
Alrighty.
Have a slice of pizza. Meat lovers. Meat lovers.
Turn. Bench a monkey. Guess I'll stick a fire on Torchic, and then I'll just use collect to draw a card.
Okay. Draw for 10.
You can never guess what 2 cards you might be looking. There is a Dunsparce on the table.
Interesting.
Good, interesting. No pink card.
I'm not surprised them all. I am like triple checking everything
but
now.
no to Dunsparce.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do here? Let's go. Let's go. Cadaver? Reach it. We'll go trading places.
Yep.
Yes.
You gotta discard the energy, right?
Do it.
Oh, you used the attack. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Cool. I'll drop a turn. I'll evolve the Dragonair. I will attach an energy to it. I can use Evolutionary Guidance. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any energy attached, you can use this ability to search your deck for an Evolution Pokemon, reveal it, and put it to your hand, then shuffle.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna Morty's, discarding of Dark Energy to draw 4. Not exactly what I was expecting.
As long as we both have a weird game, then it'll make it entertaining to see what.
My first game was really weird. Too bad that one wasn't on stream. I'll go ahead and use evolutionary guidance. Have my deck's upside down. I'll take a Blaziken, and I'll Pokepad. For the combustion. Maybe I should have taken 2 combustions. Either way, we'll get there. Much else to do? I guess I'll combustion for 20.
Okay. Alakazam. Hilda. We'll drop the hammer on that.
Sure there's enough cards in there? Turn. Night Stretcher, the torches.
Make sure you order food before the camping lights for your warm-up.
Oh.
I'll attach an energy for turn, and then I'm gonna Lily.
Okay.
Just hope we draw a candy.
I literally made it.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. I got another Torchic. Ultra Ball. I'll get rid of a Poffin. Pokepad.
Oh wow, your hair's
Okay. There is no pheasantipity in here.
Oh, yeah, weird game for both of us.
Guess I'm gonna Ultra Ball for a Tatsugiri. And I'll Evolutionary Guidance. Or where are you, my friend? Not. I guess we'll take Dragonite. Retreat, Torchic, Tatsugiri, attract customers. 5, 6.
Go ahead.
I'll take Dawn. Shuffle the rest back in. I guess I'm gonna have to pass.
Kadabra.
Oh, did you guys do it?
Yeah, you're too busy.
True. Got like 6 documents to fill out. 4 more tournaments to play.
Taps there for turn. Boss the Dragonite up.
I called those documents in real quick.
Guess we attract customers. We'll take my Japanese Crispin.
Do you need a Crispin?
Well, I have Crispins in my other decks, and I ran out, so I grabbed the Japanese one.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can get you one.
Basically, the commander herself was too easy.
Do anything for me if I do that, though? Not really. I think I'm just gonna have the lilies.
Okay.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This time for sure. It is.
I don't know what time they close though, because it should be on.
It's my proxy Dratini.
Should be 8:30.
Yeah, okay. All night stretcher.
Yeah.
The combustion. Surely you wouldn't pass that one. And I don't have anything else to do. I'll pass.
You guys just saw it in the game. So we've been playing that. It's hard. It's pretty hard.
We are gonna boss, but I don't know if it's better to do the combustion or the Dratini. Probably the combustion.
Whatever. Structure. Track customers.
And quite incorporated that.
Like a Morty. I swear there's candies in here.
I don't know. Maybe you listen. I prized all my Dodun spices. Maybe you prized all the candies.
Well, I've been seeing them in my.
Oh, well then I'm just the master of cutting. That's all right. There's a big 5 coming right here.
So Morty, getting rid of a buddy
Yeah.
for 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
At least one for the boy. Come on.
We're gonna
There we go. Oh wait, no, that's not.
No, there's no candy in here. Yep.
What a game.
And my other Combusken's prize, so.
What a game.
I just have the one. We already used our supporter. Yeah, I think we just gotta let you kill another thing.
Alright. Return.
You would have 3 bosses in your deck.
Look what we finally got off the prizes.
Alright, we know what all the rest of the prizes are.
I might, but do I want to? I mean, I guess it would be funny to just go and get rid of the dragon there, but. No, we'll just take away your supporter engine.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna draw it this time.
Yeah. I believe.
That's fine, that's fine. We'll just replace him. With his next of kin. That doesn't do anything. I guess we just lilies again.
How many rare candies do you play?
3, I think.
And how many are in the deck?
Well,
at least one,
at
right?
least one. We might have just been showing up over and over.
Alright, right. There you go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway. What do I do with that? I've already used all my supporters for turn. I've got a lot of them around here, let me tell you. I think I'm just gonna lose, but I guess I pass.
Just
Okay. Okay, I will crisp him.
oh, we're gonna do something this turn.
Well, I can't use Dragonair without energy. Fire in the
I'd count that as something.
electric in the discard.
Okay.
I'll take an electric and water. And the mist energy. I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this point. You take one prize and you win. So slap that on there. I guess I'll just slap that there. We'll go get the Blaziken. What would be really cool is to use my other Blaziken. It only does 120 damage. And we could like, chow chow, shoot both of them, bring it all back. Candy. Older salt. Bench another monkey for fun. 200 knockout.
Alright. Woo! Big a prize.
Alright. I dare you. You don't have enough cards in hand. Well, now you do.
I mean, we could see how high I could get. I could keep going, but no, we won't do that.
I don't think you're beating my Tinkaton record, so.
480.
I don't know if that's enough. I'm actually playing Mega Blaziken. Dang.
What an odd game. No, I was actually excited because Justin, he didn't tell me a lot about it, but when he told me what he played against, I was like, okay, that sounds kind of interesting. So I wanted to see it, go. I was surprised that you don't have. Do you have like a wall that you can retreat into? Because Mega Dragonite retreats, or hit and run, right?
Free swap, yeah. So I mean, the idea is, Blaziken that can't attack on the next turn, so you can do that and then get it out for free with Dragonite, and then you can put 2 energy from Dragonite back.
Wait, let me see Dragonite. He might have been.
Dragonite's what I murdered him with.
He might have, misexplained what it.
So it does 330, which is exactly how much damage.
Oh, okay. So the way he made it sound was that it hit and run. So it hit and then retreat, and you brought something up. But okay,
No,
you just
the ability
it's just a free switch.
Switch every turn, yeah.
Okay.
And then I can just switch in my the little guy you kept killing, Tatsugiri, that guy.
Yeah.
You can switch him to the front or back out, or.
All right, my fellow collectors and gamers, that is the end of round numero tres on our streaming table. Let's go ahead and head back up to the spaceship. Okay, so looks like we are going to be waiting for round 4, of course, and let's get a good long look, or I'm sorry, a good quick look at our arena. And things are getting a bit more packed and a bit more busy, something that we love to see. Again, when it comes to DZ Comics and Gaming, there's always something to look forward to in the near and far future. Again, nobody does it like us. We are not bragging, we are not talking trash, we are just talking truth. Alright, so, speaking of something to look forward to at DZ Comics and Gaming, all the celebrities. Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Sorry if that was a bit too loud. But speaking of DZ Comics, all the celebrities come to us. Like, we are literally the place to be for all the stars. So let's go back to our interview with Kendra Waldall.
So, first question here is, being on the set of Return of the Jedi, of course, that's a dream. That was and still is a dream for many people. What is like a sensory memory that still sticks with you? Smell, sound, or anything?
Probably, which I really love, are the ferns, the wild ferns that were in the forest. I never thought they would be in the United States, or at least in that area. It was in the mountains in Crescent City, California area, which is far north California, just 30 miles south of the Oregon border. And then also the Ewok, being in the full Ewok costume. I was really nervous at first because it was very cumbersome. However, within the day, or maybe a day and a half, it felt like it was just part of me. It's funny how your brain can work.
Yes.
And it just felt like my body, even though my vision was very limited, where I couldn't see very much, and also the eyes would fog up during filming. So, and they were very nice to us. And then there were, like you said, there were smells. Sometimes it would be them preparing our food. We knew when it was getting close to lunchtime. Okay. We could smell it among the mountain air. But it was beautiful. And there was the Smith River that's there, and it was so clean. Really, really nice a nice getaway place to go. Yeah, camping and stuff.
Okay, nice. Yeah, again, it's amazing how the mind works. How like a certain smell or a certain certain sight or sound can definitely take you back to all that. So that's amazing.
I have one more.
Oh yes.
Just one more. Sorry, I just thought of it. One of my favorites is when they say Ewoks 1, Ewoks 2, and Ewoks 3.
Oh, okay.
And that was our cues in the scene to when we would go, because you would see a lot of Ewoks oftentimes in the scenes, and they would. So that I was usually in the first group because the faster runners were in the first, in front, where they would. If there was some people that were kind of stumbling or smaller, I'm actually among the taller of little people. Anyways, they would. They would say, "Okay, Ewoks 1, go. Ewoks 2, go." And it was it was just fun to hear that. So that's how we were kind of, they would talk to us that way too. It was kind of cute.
Okay, nice. Yeah. So when it comes to being an Ewok, what's the most unglamorous part?
When you take off the head, when they take the mask off, you are soaking wet. Your hair is soaking wet.
Okay.
And it was very awkward the first time that happened, because here we are amongst these stars of the United, world stars, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, right there next to us, and we are soaking wet. From the, so they would get us a towel and put it, for we could put in our hair and get ready for the next scene. But that was a little awkward to look a little ugly, for lack of a better word.
I can relate to that. I mean, as a cosplayer, I'm always wearing heavy helmets, buckets. So there are times when you got to take all that off, and you were just a hot mess,
yes,
as they say. But it's nice to know that even big stars like you have such experiences.
Well, I appreciate you calling me a big star. That's sweet. It's been really nice to be such a part of something so big that's lasted for so many generations. Really surprises me. But one of the things I really have appreciated from being in this movie is sometimes people create things, inventors, to make their life easier.
Right.
And in this situation, after the movie was out, I was invited a lot to go to schools and to different nonprofit organizations and talk about my movie, or the movie, Lucas's movie. And I developed a program, a platform called Take 5. And it's about how to approach people with differences, where sometimes you might, which even I did this. When I first went to Star Wars, when I see all these actors, I'm thinking, this is really the Star Wars movie, because I didn't know right off. And I'm like, I'm gawking, and I'm like, whoa, that's how people are when they see me. And it's not always comfortable, but I try to, brush it off. And I thought, people need to learn how to approach people with differences. For example, not to gawk. It's okay to look, but to gawk and stare.
Right.
Instead, wave and say hello, smile, and maybe make a conversation, and you might make a new friend.
Yes.
As we're making right now.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's nice to engage with you.
Yes, it's nice to engage with basically anyone in the nerd geek community. I mean, that's one of the many. That's literally the best thing about it. It's just getting out there, connecting, making friends. I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that we definitely need, especially in these days and times.
I love it. And you're so right. So when I've spoken at some, especially at elementary schools, it has really helped some of the children and even the teachers. I've gotten a lot of really good feedback about their way of, they find a different way to accept themselves, and they're seen as pretty cool among their peers. After I leave, that's what they tell me.
Yeah, so you did mention, working alongside Mark Hamill. But when it comes to working with Lucas, did he give you any specific notes, anything?
Yes, he did actually, because I was the only. Am I okay?
Oh yeah.
I was the only Ewok that was in the America cast, USA cast, that was from out of California.
Oh,
I lived in Oklahoma. I was actually in school, and I got to take a break at the end of the year to go out and do the film. Anyways. I had to do a final fitting, so they had me come a day before the rest of the Ewoks came.
I see.
And so I went, they took me on the little bus and took me up to the set, and the dressers got me all ready, and they said, we're going to have you, George Lucas wants to see how the costume looks and how you move around in it, because I was the only person he hadn't seen in person. And so I was very nervous about it. And all of a sudden, they said, you know what, we're going to cancel this for now. We'll go ahead and take the costume off, and we'll come back after lunch. So I got to eat lunch there. It was, like we said, the head, I was already sweating. Great, I get to meet him like that. But anyways, so after lunch, I got all dressed back up, and they called him down. And then the distance between us was pretty big. I'm not huge, but big, and it was in the mountains. And he said he would relay to the person by radio of what he wanted me to do. And so he's like, okay, can have her scurry like an animal, going like this, kind of scurrying like. Instead of being a human in the costume, they want to be very authentic as possible. And that's one of the reasons they picked little people with dwarfism, where my arms and legs are shorter than my body and my head are average height. So there's a little bit of a different build there, and it gives authenticity to the animal look. Okay, and then he wanted me to, then I had to run, just to do some, and jumping. And thank goodness I was able to do that in a short time. Because like I said, the visual was very limited. And apparently it worked. So I got in.
Okay, nice, awesome.
But he was really not, he was just quiet. Sometimes, even like Harrison Ford, a lot of people they'll say, was he rude? Was he, was he snobbish? No, some people are quiet, just like in the regular world. And they were both quiet people, thinkers, and very busy, I'm sure. So, but they were nice. They were very nice.
Awesome. And speaking of busy people, so when you aren't traveling for events, when you aren't booked up, what's a relaxing day for you?
The beach.
Oh,
That's my favorite everything. I can release there and relax, and I love the sound of the waves and the smell of the sand.
Yes.
Yeah. But I live here, so I have to go to Lake Hefner for that. Or like Lake Eufaula or something like that, yeah.
I consider like Lake Hefner, I consider that a beach. I mean, I've been here for about like 10 plus years, and that's my beach.
It is. It's very pretty there. It's very close to my house too, so it's nice. I really like it.
Oh yes. And then, with you being an Oklahoman, what is your favorite thing about meeting this specific generation of fans?
Their sense of wonderment. They're also, kids are, getting smarter and smarter. Some of the questions they ask me and how much they know about the movie really impresses me. And there's been times where I've had to really go back and brush up on the newer episodes. Because I can't be having a conversation representing myself as part of the Star Wars franchise, so to speak, and I don't know the answer to that question. So I have to do my homework. And I think it's very impressive how long it's lasted. And I mean, and it's not that the other ones are forgotten episodes that were first released, or even in the sequence of how they go in the story, but they know them, and it's amazing that they're into all of them.
Yes.
And little kids, it's like, wow, how does that word in your vocabulary? Certain words, in a nice way, not bad words, just
right, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, yeah, it's always nice to see like something endure like this many decades, something that it's standing the test of time. So I can only imagine how surreal like it can be.
It is. When people find out, sometimes I'll have a Star Wars shirt on. Everyone, not
All right, collectors and gamers, let's go ahead and head on back to our streaming table. We will revisit Free Comic Book Day once this round ends. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and switch to our bird's eye view. And let's go ahead and switch mics. Enjoy the match.
I'm pretty good at choosing the one that loses, so it's a skill.
Straight cut.
Yeah. One.
Take one.
What? Drop. Oh, catching set.
those two. Go back in. Buddy, we popping. Grab those two. Play those. Energy. For funsies. Pass. Let me go back in one more time. And teleportation attack. So 10 and I switch out. Drop. Freeze. Boom, boom, boom. For a lucky? Yep. Boom, boom, groove. For that. It's any card? Yeah. Risk it. Air balloon. Mm-hmm.
energy. Double Pokepad. Those two. And then I will do the wave for 100 and do the wave for 100.
Okay. We'll be going back in. Oh, you know what? That's my bad. I should have done that.
You're good. I was really hoping you were going to have something to draw some more out.
Do what?
I was hoping you had something to get a couple more on the bench.
Well, I just realized that I should probably do that before I draw with Kadabra.
Mm-hmm.
Grab a popcorn also.
Unfortunately, it didn't hit the candy, so I think that's it. Let's see here. Oh, no. We still have it out.
Okay.
So I haven't attached return yet. Let's go. Hilda. Unless, oh no, that's priced. So yeah, that's it.
Oh. borrow that pen?
Sorry, I don't usually loan it out. Just it's a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not to be. Because normally we're sitting around where there's a bunch of pens.
Yeah.
Want to take my pen?
Yeah, there's not one up here.
I didn't realize how that was. Have a good night.
The cafe is now closed. No more orders, please, and thank you.
Given me. And in fact, just recently into an environment I went into, someone was wearing a Star Wars shirt too. And this was just at I was at a doctor's appointment. And I said, oh, are you a fan? And he said, are you a fan? I said, yeah. And then I love sharing it. I don't usually go around and flaunt it, if that makes any sense. But I love sharing it when I know a fan. It's so fun to share the experience so that that's something special to them as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And final question. So, quick lightning round question. Do you like physical effects or CGI? 10 seconds to defend your answer.
Physical.
Physical. Why physical?
I don't know, because I don't know what CGI is.
Just digital edits.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like physical because you can feel the warmth from people. You can feel the vibe from them.
Yes.
I like that, like this.
Okay, yes, absolutely. And I'm really big into CGI, but I also like physical effects too because it's definitely more genuine.
Yes.
It comes from person, and again, when it comes to creation, agree and relate to your answer.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, definitely don't want to take any more of your time. But thank you all. Thank you so much for taking the time to answer some questions and let us know a bit more about yourself.
Well, thank you for having me, and it was my pleasure to spend some time with you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Likewise, yes. All right, you guys, do not go anywhere. We have more to come, more interviews. So, of course, at DZ Comics, where the fun is at.
May the force be with you.
Yes.
Woo!
Stay tuned. All right, fellow collectors and gamers, we have.
Hi, I'm Corey.
No need for an introduction. So, all right, so Corey, thank you so much for taking the time to.
Thank you, dude.
Come in here into the studio and just tell us more about the world of Corey Wilder.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and to those who live under a rock, go ahead and explain what you do, the kind of projects you're in.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera?
Oh, just right there.
Right there. Hey, camera! No. Hi, I'm Corey Wilder. So I do a lot of voiceover work for anime, animation, video games. You've probably heard me in anime titles such as like Gachiakura, or video games such as like World War Z, the game, Air 143, a bunch of other stuff. Like there's a lot of things that I voice in. Too many to go. If you want to just find all that, go to Corey Wilder IMDb and just look through all that.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get the ball rolling.
Okay.
So, when it comes to characters that you voiced, like Will Surford and Lamb, characters with very different internal drives. So, which of your characters' mental states is like the hardest to tap into?
Honestly, I feel the hardest to tap into is Lond. And that's just because, like, for people out there, most of the time when we're doing dubbing for voiceover, we don't really get to know much about our characters. All we really know is like what media is out there. So like for free run, I looked at like all of the manga, and Lon's backstory isn't really like revealed out there, you know? So I don't know how he operates. He's kind of like a mystery to me. While with Will, he is very upfront about how his goals are. He's like, this is why I want to get up there. I want to get up there because of this reason. I want to be up there with the girl that I love, and I want to do this because she means the world to me. While Lond is just like, so anyways, I'm just doing this because I don't want to be around people. and then I don't know why. Because there's always a reason why someone does something they do.
Exactly.
But I don't know what his reasoning is. So it mainly depends on how much information I know about the character will determine how easy it is for me to get into them.
Okay, so it all just boils down to how much homework you're able to do, and of course, the more with anything in life, the know you more about something, the more you can just run with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's something that I've always wondered. It's like whenever you get a character or a show, of course, I mean, it's at this day and age, it's pretty easy to like find out about the source material, right?
Yeah, it mainly depends, because for anime specifically, there's usually mangas for anime. So sometimes you can find it through there. But even then, the manga could still be being made so that you don't know anything about your character, because maybe their backstory hasn't popped up yet, you know? But for animation and video games, it's not as easy to get information unless you're cast.
Right.
So, but most of the time, if you are cast, you get all the information about your character up front. They're like, this is your character, this is what happened to them, this is their like driving point, this is what makes them them.
Right.
So you get way more. But since I'm a dub actor, they're like, no, you don't get to really know much of anything. You get to know as much as the fans get to know, and that's it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So, and when it comes to voice acting and even like getting gigs, so what is a role that you've auditioned for that you didn't get, but it still taught you something vital about the craft?
That's a great question. Oh my gosh. There was a DC mobile game that came out recently. I think it was Dark Legion, I think is what it's called. Like, it's like a mobile game that came out. And I am a huge Red Hood fan. I love Red Hood. One of my favorites. That's a dream role that I want to do so badly. And I had auditioned for it, and I didn't get it. But I learned through a friend that the client that was casting for that game, they did really like my audition, and they were like, it was like, basically, they were like, all right, you're like one of the top 5 there for who I could pick. But then they went with somebody else, of course, because there's only one role that you can get. And that kind of taught me that I'm like, okay, I did not get cast because my acting wasn't good. I just didn't get cast because it was just a choice of preference.
Right.
So it's you have to not take things so personally, because you don't know how close you were. You don't know how, like, I thought I was like, well, I just have a chance. No, there was a chance. It's just that it was a choice of preference.
Right.
And so it taught me, it's like, okay, even if I'm not cast, that doesn't mean that I'm bad.
Right.
It just means that there was someone else that the client wanted more of. It's like you can't take it personally, is what I mainly took from that experience.
Right.
That, because if you take it personally, then you're going to be like, well, I suck. Well, I'm the worst. Why am I doing this? Why should I be doing this? I'm not fit for this. This isn't meant for me.
Right.
And then you lose all of your driving momentum because of that, you know?
Right. Yeah, so I guess it's a mixture of, first things first, like as humans, we do see things as like black and white.
Yeah.
So it's really just like seeing the gray in it. So it's like, it's not that you were a bad actor.
Yep.
It's just like there's a lot of gray, and again, as you said, it's choice of preference.
Exactly.
And of course, just not letting your mind take you to dark places whenever something doesn't go your way.
Exactly.
Because human nature kicks in. It does tend to do that, and there's definitely you trying to remind yourself, like, hey, it's not like that. There's still more to come.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, definitely, and that applies to like everything in real life.
Yeah, and there's one role, and there's like 1,000 auditions.
Right.
That role can only go to one person of those 1,000. So.
Yeah. Right. What is the most anime thing that's happened to you in your real life?
I don't know. That's a great question.
So, like, no snake people ever bit you on the neck or anything?
No, I'm trying to think. My life has been pretty mundane for the most part. There's not like really anything weird or anime that has like happened to me now that I think about it. Like, of course, there's probably like small little things that I find like funny. Like, when I was growing up, I was like the hugest scaredy cat. I was scared of Scooby-Doo. I was scared of like everything, man. Like I was scared of literally everything. And so I had seen Lord of the Rings once because my family liked watching it.
Okay.
And so Gollum was one that I eventually was like, I'm so terrified of this creature. I don't know what this creature is. I hate this. And so my cousin hid under the blankets at one point when I got out of the shower. And so I was in my towel, and then they're like, my precious. And then all of a sudden the cover started shuffling towards me, and I ran out the house just completely naked, just out of the house, just screaming and wailing and crying. And they're like, wait, no, come back in. And I guess that's really the only like kind of anime thing that's happened to me, but that's the only one that I'm like, this would be like an entertaining story, I feel.
I'm seeing like that could have easily been someone's supervillain origin story.
Yeah, they all made fun of me. They tortured me because I was scared of Gollum, and now I'm going to torture them all back. That'd be fun.
Okay, so you clearly have a large presence. I mean, you're very active online. One thing that fans really do appreciate. So, how do you feel social media has like really changed the relationship between VAs and their fans?
That's a great question. It honestly just depends on the VA, but for me personally, I like interacting with the fans because it kind of gives them something to hold them over until like another season comes for like the shows that they're in.
Right.
Because like, you know, back in the day, show would end. You're in the drought. You're waiting for like a long time for any like updates or any confirmation or even just anything in relation to the show. But now with the internet available, and a lot of the VAs being passionate about the projects that they're in, like I'm extremely passionate about Gachi Yakata. Like it has helped me be able to be like, all right, that's a silly meme. I'm gonna do that as Zonka. I'm gonna do that meme as this person. I'm gonna do that meme as that one. Or I'll see like fan art that people post and I'll like retweet it or repost it. Like I like to spread the love everywhere. And it just, I don't know. I like doing it mainly just because I know that it provides people joy or entertainment. And that's the main thing. That's the main reason why I do it, at least, just because I feel a lot of fans, like, you know, look at the shows and they're like, I love this show because it makes me not feel as bad. Or I love this show because it makes me feel extremely happy. Or I love this show because the characters, or I love this show because it inspires me. Right. So I love trying to interact and give as much as I can back to that community to keep feeding them and give them more stuff to love about the show.
Right. Yeah. And so basically, of course, when it comes to like the kind of material, definitely provides that sense of escapism, and of course, you reaching out to them, it just intensifies that sense of escapism, and of course, pumps some positivity, much needed positivity in the world. Yeah. And that's definitely, again, I, alongside many other people, definitely something that we do cherish, especially here at DZ. Just hey, how are you? Yeah, so that's pretty nice. So, all right, what is the biggest myth about the voice acting industry that you want to debunk for?
Oh, that it's easy. It's not. So I came from doing theater and film. Okay. That was where I started from. I did theater from sophomore year of high school all the way up to sophomore year of college, and I did film from freshman year of college all the way up to sophomore year of college. Then the pandemic hit, and then I hopped over to doing voiceover. And so when I did voiceover, I was like, well, great, I'll just take everything from theater and film and put it into voiceover. Not everything from theater and film can be easily pushed over to voiceover, because for theater and film, for theater specifically, most of it is that your acting is your whole body. And you have to be like boom, 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 and be loud and be big and have wide expressions. Film is a little bit more smaller and more so in the eyes. Like it's more so eye acting rather than like anything else that's going on your face. But the thing is with voiceover is that you don't have eye acting. You don't have body acting. You have voice acting. And you have to convey everything, every movement, every punch, every emotion, everything through just your voice. And so if a person can't close their eyes and they can't hear that you're running, like maybe someone hops in a booth and they're like, wait up, I'm coming, wait for me. Like that would be their first thing that they'd do. They wouldn't like make any running, but if you're running, you'd be like, wait up, wait for me, come on. Something like that. But people think that that's easy until they actually do it. Like it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to make it sound real, because that's another thing. You have to make it sound real. You have to make it sound convincing. You can't make it sound like you're just putting it on.
Right.
You have to go all the way in. Yes. And so that would be my biggest thing, that people think it's extremely easy. It is not extremely easy. There's a lot of technical to it. And there's also a lot of hardship, because most of the time when you're auditioning for stuff, you probably won't get cast. Like 90% of your stuff you won't really get cast in. And then there's that 10% that you'll actually be working. And so not many people are ready for that, because they won't get cast for stuff for a while. They'll be like, well, I haven't gotten cast, and then comes in the human nature of self-doubt. And they're like, am I worth it? Am I good? Why do I suck? Why am I not achieving anything? But the main thing is that like you need to have like a backbone of being able to push on. That's the hardest part. So voiceover and just acting in general is not as easy as most people think it is.
You guys heard here, it's not easy. He's just that good that he makes it look easy.
I wish. If y'all saw all my auditions that I did and my audition repertoire, you'd be like, man, he don't really book anything. you would, if I showed you my statistics of my booking and my auditioning, you'd be like, this guy's popular. Why is he? He's not in everything. I'm like, I don't care. I just audition and I send it, and I'm like, well, if they want me, they want me. If they don't want me, on to the next audition. Right. That's the mentality that you have to have.
You just keep on trucking.
Yep, you got to have that mentality.
Okay, so final question. Dub or sub? 10 seconds to defend your answer.
Okay. Both. So my 10 seconds to defend my answer. Okay, both, because they both offer very different things. Dub offers something for people that have trouble reading, and then sub offers something for people that want to hear it in the original language and just want to hear the original performances and could compare it to the dub. Like, it happens, but I prefer doing both because they both offer very differing performances and very different ideas, because there's some dubs where I'm like, oh, that's I actually really like the way that they did that compared to the sub. Right. And then there's some dubs that I'm like, ooh, I didn't really like how they did that compared to the sub. Like they all offer something different. Like for Cowboy Bebop, that one I have to watch dub, because watching it sub feels very strange. It doesn't feel the same. The vibe is very different from the dub. And I love the vibe of the dub so much, because it reminds me of like kind of those old Western kind of cartoons, like, you know, like you know, Samurai Jack, stuff like that. Like it gives me that vibe in the dub. While in the sub, it feels like a lot more, you know, like traditional anime is what it feels like. And so I'm like, I have to do dub. But there are some dubs that I watch that I'm like, can't do it. I gotta go sub. Right. I have to go sub. And it's mainly just performances. There's some performances that I'm like, this doesn't feel real. I like when it feels real.
Yes.
When it feels like the character is actually a character and not like someone that is in a booth talking.
Yes. Yeah. So, and I actually do agree with you. To me, it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
It depends on like the anime.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like Naruto, I do prefer like dub as opposed to sub. I guess it's pretty. I think it's like nostalgia plays a part into it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but then at least when it comes to like their dubs,
Heads or tails?
I'm gonna go tails. I'm going in first.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Oh, I never saw that big modern.
I know, that thing's sick, isn't it?
Wow. That's Asus. That's good. Okay. I don't want to break.
I don't know which side's up and which side's down, so.
I think that's correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said I was going first?
Yes. I don't want to go second. It's okay. Yes.
Are you sure? Because you did say you were going first. I was just making sure.
Yes. Very sure, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going first, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No mulligans this time. That's nice.
Okay, that's good.
6.
Okay.
Luck for that.
Go for them. Interesting. I'm gonna bring this guy. I got it back in.
I have really short arms.
Yeah. From this. Yeah. Just let me show it something. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's fine. Pass.
Okay. Drop. Like this.
You said you like that?
No.
Oh.
Pass. Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I called it into fruition, didn't I?
That's kind of scary. Okay, I'm gonna use this one.
Boss Rick, Andy Dragapult, Neil Upper.
I hope.
Yeah, that's how the last time we played against each other happened too, right?
Oh yeah, I played Rare Candy, and yeah, I don't remember. But not this time. I'm gonna play a different supporter. Let's go here. What is this? This is super good. I don't know why in my hand. Comfortable. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty weird. to both this guy. Again. I don't want to do this.
Hey, it's not a donk. I'm good.
I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. Goes. Yeah. I'm doing some of my cars. More in my cars, just for video. It's pretty bad.
I mean,
Energy per turn.
that's a pretty good option right there. Cause
Yeah, bro. Okay. I'm just gonna do it, Chipotle. Okay, Lewis. Did you top deck that?
yeah,
Okay.
I top decked that. I had
Yeah,
another
good.
festival ground, a sacred ash,
Oh,
a boss.
no.
I was like, oh.
I was. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I was 2 bosses order, 3 ultra balls. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. Six.
Put that in the back.
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't wanna.
Whenever you take it out, keep them out. Hear the thing talking to you.
Throwing.
Somebody fell outside.
Tumbling attack.
Yeah, how much is that one?
It's 10. If heads, 20 more.
Okay. That's heads. Okay. And throw for turn. That was a top deck too.
Make sure you don't hear the camera.
Rickon? This one. Ooh. Just gonna touch energy per turn. Just going to bowl this guy. The 3. Right now he's 350. Yeah, 50. Let me see if I can. Yeah, now you're gonna do headbutt. Okay.
Yeah. Drop. Catching set. 7. With it.
Okay.
Put it popping.
Wait, you failed this one. That's weird.
I know.
Wow.
It's again, I think. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, groove. For that. Shuffle.
You're gonna back in or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna shuffle because I just pulled a Lily's.
Okay.
There. Not that it's gonna help me much.
Okay.
There you go. Four, five, six.
Yeah.
Okay, check that. 5, 6, 7. Those two.
Okay.
Ready for your popping?
Mm-hmm. One, two, three, four, five. I think you have 5 already.
Well, these were off of the bug catching set, so they go into hand.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Sorry.
I got it. Yeah. Yeah, so then.
Yeah, I was just keeping it there so they were
Okay, it's fine.
they were
Don't worry.
visible.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
You're not gonna back in? Or?
I think I'm done going
Oh,
in.
okay.
Angle. Pass.
Okay. Weekend.
Hey, working Toyota here today?
Yeah. This one. Where's him? Fire here.
Yep.
Psychic here. Time to play, sorry. This one.
You're good.
This one.
What, have to play it down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean? Oh yeah, I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
For okay, I'm gonna do 200 Phantom Dive, and I'm gonna put 40 here. Yeah, and one here. Oh, I'm sorry, I had one more.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you can do
put
the
one
one there,
on the
Ducky.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take two prices, right?
Yep. Drop. There. Sacred Dash.
Mm-hmm.
Shuffle.
I didn't see them, but
what?
I didn't see the Pokemons.
Did I need to show you?
So maybe yeah. Just one. I just want to see what you got.
I put them on top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just three.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
the
just
three,
the
okay,
three.
okay, fine.
Yeah, it was the three you just killed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Energy there.
Mm-hmm.
Lilies.
I can try to find a standard file size and go for that.
What I had was grossly over.
Sorry, one more time?
I was gonna say, no, I already found something. It's just like what I originally had was just gross.
Yeah. Can be that way sometimes.
6. Bling. Oh, that's fun. Add. That. Retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Moving Groove. Lucky. Boom Boom Groove.
Mm-hmm. You didn't put this one this turn? I think it was this turn.
Was it?
Yeah. I don't know if we can check that. Yeah, I think you put it
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
But I'll pull it anyway.
Yeah, you put it this turn and you put the energy per turn this here.
Yeah.
But we can ask the judge.
That's fine.
I just remember that. I can we do like Yeah, because I killed 2 last turn.
Yeah.
You didn't have the spot, and now you're putting it this turn because you have
That's
the
possible.
spot.
I did
yeah.
a lot this turn.
Yeah.
I'll just take your word for it and pull the thwacky.
Yeah, because I think you have the spot already here.
Yeah.
You have 1 golding and you have another apron. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You put this one here because you promote this apron. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have a space.
I did do.
You didn't have a space because you put 2 airplanes in that turn.
yeah,
Remember, you
you're
put the 2
You're right.
rookies in your hand, and I thought you put it before.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on this turn.
No, yeah, I know. But you already had the card with this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked about promo packs.
I have to pass.
Okay.
I think you got me anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what he said up there.
Yeah. How many cards you have in hand? Just
6.
okay. So I need to find 1 card. No, I think it's fine. Okay, let me try.
That's what he said. I'm not sure. I'm just about to leave soon. I want to make sure I got one of those before I left. No worries.
Okay. Thinking in a play, but it's not. I'm just gonna do 200. Put 40 here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put I had 2 more, right? 2 here. Now I'm gonna take 2 prices.
Yep.
Pass me the key. Lord knows I do not want that pizza.
Too little, too late.
It's a card. I don't want it. I really do not want that.
Groove. Second boom, boom, boom. There's 2. I want to at least make that 1 Dragapult a casualty. There you go. Festival Grounds. Energy. Shaman. Grookey. Black Belt.
Oh
Air
my
Balloon.
God. Okay.
And I'll knock out Dragapult.
Yeah, it's like 1, 50 something. Okay, I think I got it because I have.
Yeah,
I had to bring another Dragapult
Yep.
with the energy.
Yeah,
I have
you got it,
also
you're good.
said it.
You had it 100%
Yeah, I have everything
either way.
in my hand, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come back. I'm kind of on the top.
That early brick was rough.
Caleb, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like
Oh yeah,
confusing.
look at that.
Oh man, they were there, yeah. It's here.
So that put 1 Thwacky, an Energy, 2 Diplins, and my Rillaboom in the...
Did you set up this guy before? Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
That will be different because I have my 2 Draclops price.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Yeah, that whiff, if I, on that bug catching set, if I could have got just a little bit.
Oh yeah, you failed one. Yeah, that was weird.
Uh-oh. Yes, child. What's up? I'm probably not gonna get food. Grab a Coke. You drank them all? Alright, well then, definitely not.
Ends up getting like tall, thick thighs. I'm not exactly
Love you, kid.
Just look it up. Just look
Bye.
it up. It's like, I'm not sure whether.
Life is unfair.
Why?
Because I won't stop and get her something to drink.
Oh man.
But she drank my last Coke.
Oh no.
Don't have kids.
Oh, you have kids?
Yeah.
How many?
She's 14. Just the one.
Oh, just one. Okay. How old are you?
34.
Okay. Yeah.
Kids are just a drain on the wallet. Let me tell you.
We don't need that, right? I already told.
Yeah. Because it's
Yeah,
like
man.
every day she's like, "Can I have money? I want money. Can I have money? Can you give me money? I need money for this."
Oh my god. It's another expense.
Yeah.
Big.
It's like a bit more energetic, feels more real.
Yeah.
And when it comes to sub, the sub is good, but again, it's just.
Yeah, like it's all just a preference. It all just depends on the anime. That's the main thing. Like it mainly depends on the anime and who's dubbing it, who's directing it. Because there's sometimes where like I'll see a director like, oh, Mike McFarlane. Every time I see his name in the credit of like a dub. Of a dub credit. Mike McFarlane's someone that did the Full Metal Alchemist dub and the Attack on Titan dub, which are some of my favorite dubs because they just sound so good. They sound so real, and I love it. They sound raw, and I love it. I love it so much. So I see his name in the credits, I'm like, boom, that's gonna be a great dub.
Yeah.
But it's always hit or miss. It's usually hit or miss, you know.
Well, thank you so much for taking time.
Of course,
out
no
of your
problem,
day.
dude.
And we really hope that you guys enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, he's going to be here. So if you're not here already, give yourself the favor of coming down here, checking out our event, and meeting this legend right here.
Come on down and hang out, and also get some board games and comics.
Yes, yes.
It is a free comic day. You need to come and get some comics, bro.
Yes, I mean, in this economy, get anything free. So.
Literally. That inflation's going crazy right now.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and put ourselves on mute and on to the next event.
See ya.
All right, you guys, fellow collectors and gamers, we are here with the woman, the myth, and the legend. We have Kara Edwards.
Hi.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course, and thank you so much for taking the time to come here and just introduce us to the world of Kara Edwards.
Kara Edwards. I'm a voice actor. I am a mom. I am someone who enjoys gardening and meeting new people. But what you know me from is most likely Dragon Ball Z. I voice Goten and Gotenks and Videl, and Upa and Pokawatha and Lime. In Dragon Ball Z, Danganronpa, you know me as the voice of Chihiro. My Hero Academia, you know me as the voice of Bubble Girl. Hello Kitty, you know me as the voices of Pinky and Zing. If you're watching Hell's Paradise, I'm Izuku. If you're watching, goodness, what else is out there? I'm in a lot. There's a lot.
Her resume is just that long.
Tsukamichi Moonlit Fantasy, that's another one people get mad if I forget to mention Mio. People love Mio, so.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few out there.
Well, quite the resume right there. So, speaking of your resume, when it comes to your characters, a lot of them have incredible intensity. So that being said, what is like your go-to vocal warm-up? Like, what does it look or sound like?
That's a really good question.
And like, show us like your most ridiculous one.
Oh goodness. Okay, I don't know that I have a ridiculous one. So I'm a hummer. I start with it's really good for your vocal cords. I do a very traditional warm-up where it's like the mo 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 goo 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 goo. And then probably the one that gets me the strangest looks if I'm having to drive to a studio is anything involving trills, which is the that's probably the one that looks the strangest. But I don't know that I mean, every one of my characters has a line that puts me into character. And so, like, you know, Goten, I'm a birdie, or Videl is Gohan. I remember now what the Gold Fighter was said to be wearing. Otoko from One Piece is just the the laugh. So they all have, like, that's probably a strange thing to watch somebody sit and do.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when it comes to non-voice actors, they're probably like, is she okay?
Oh, no
Or-
question, no question. Or like my son, I have a 10-year-old, and it annoys him to pieces when I start doing, like, if he hears me going, he'll go, why? Why? What are you doing right now? Why do you need to be doing that? And I'm like, sometimes it's just that I'm going to be talking a lot, or, you know, going to a convention or whatever it is. But it drives him crazy.
Very good way to embarrass your kids.
No, trust me, I have plenty.
All right. So when it comes to you getting in the zone, what's like the most unusual direction you've ever received being in a booth?
The most unusual direction was not for an anime. It was actually for a commercial. And the direction that I received was, imagine, he said, I want you to play this part like you're going to be the next person to die in a Star Wars movie. The character was Woman 1, and it was a bank commercial. So I couldn't, I don't know if he had just waited his entire life to say that to somebody or what, but it was literally just walking in and being like, when I go to Bank of America, I just did my job. But that was, I have been told to sound taller. Jar from Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, probably one of my strangest directions was, could you make your mouth larger? Can you just sound like you have a really wide mouth? So you get stuff all the time where trying to get into character, it's pretty interesting.
Oh, okay. Sound taller. I've never heard
Sound
of
taller. I have been told to sound taller.
Wait, how do you...
And also I'm like 5'7", so.
How does one sound taller? No,
I don't know. I think it's just a presence, maybe just a different level of presence or confidence. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. And speaking of being in a booth, do you have any must-have items in a recording booth, like a snack, like a charm?
So in my booth, I have a salt lamp that makes me feel very peaceful. But when I'm going in other booths, I have a purple water bottle that I take with me everywhere. Okay. And I actually joked one time, I can't remember which director it was, but I had forgotten it at home, and when I got in the booth, I was like, I don't have my water bottle. And I jokingly said, I can't act. I'm not gonna be able to do this. And they were like, is she serious? Like, is she about to leave? And I was like, oh, I'm kidding. I'll still get the job done, I promise.
No, but you'd just be able to have an easier time doing it.
Yeah.
I know. Like, I'm kind of like that, but with coffee. But I'm kind of like serious. It's like I gotta have my coffee.
I gotta have, everyone has that thing. Mine's water. Yeah. I have to have a bottle of water.
Yeah, if you want me to stay awake in this
like
2-hour
literally.
meeting. She's not lying. See? All right. So, without giving away any spoilers, what's like a mood or a vibe that fans should expect from any one of your upcoming projects this year?
Oh my gosh. That's a really good question. You know, it's hard to, because, I can't give too much away. A mood or a vibe. I'm going to say 6, 7. And that's all I'm going to say.
6. I'm guessing the Gen Zers and Gen Alphas will know that the most.
Yeah.
6, 7. All right. Okay, so with someone who has seen an industry shift recently, what is like one thing about modern voice acting that should surprise people the most?
That's an interesting question. So I have been voice acting for 30 years. That means that I have been through it all at this point. I've seen it all. And I have always said it's cyclical. Like acting in general, the industry is a big cycle. And There's times where you're really, really busy. There's times where things get slower. We're in a bad economy right now. So typically right now is when I would be saying, you know, we're just going to slow down and then we'll pick back up. There are changes happening in the industry and in voice acting specifically with the upcomings of AI.
Yeah.
That I actually don't know all the answers. Like, I'm not as confident as I've been in the past, but I'm also not a doomsdayer. Like, I really do feel that the human connection is so important, and what we get from these environments when we get to meet in person, and you guys are hearing our performances, and you know that they're coming from an incredibly raw place, and from our own experiences, and that's something that AI can't have. AI can't have an experience. And so I do think, yes, there are going to be some things that we're going to lose. I've already lost some of my clients to AI, but I think as a whole, the industry is going to survive.
Okay.
It's just going to change, you know. It's going to push us to be better.
Right.
It's going to push us to work harder.
Yeah. So just being adaptable, flexible.
You always have to be adaptable.
Right.
That's the job.
When it comes to like the conversation of AI, one thing that I've heard of a lot is like, you know, power tools didn't replace the carpenter. The carpenter just learned how to use power.
You have to learn how to use it. Yes. It's going to change. Like, no question, things are going to change. They already are. But they've been changing. And I come from the old school day when there were like 10 of us working. And now there's literally thousands. When an audition goes out, it's not unusual to get 4,000 to 5,000 auditions per character.
Wow.
And that's a lot of people to go through and figure out, you know, who you're going to cast. So casting has gotten harder. There's always going to be changes. And again, the job is adapting. The ones who are willing to adapt and not panic are the ones that are going to keep working.
Okay. Very good advice right there. And since we are on the topic of advice, when it comes to someone starting out with a USB mic in a closet, what is the very first win that they should chase?
I mean, definitely, it's getting those classes in. I mean, when I started, I literally got hired off the street as a teenager by Disney. Oh. And people, they just needed voice actors, and they were like, oh, you acted in 3rd grade in your, you know, school drama class? Great. You have enough experience, you're a voice actor. It's different now. Like, you really do have to come in at a top level to get recognized, and it's about just doing it. Just do it. Everyone will tell you, wait, not yet, take more classes. And yes, continue taking classes. I've been doing this 30 years. I could write the book, and I still take classes. Because it's always good to stay fresh and get a new perspective. But also, you just got to do it. Like, if you've got the mic, start auditioning. You know, if you feel ready, like, you know, obviously, if you're going for an agent or if you're trying to present yourself to a really big company, make sure you're at the top of your game, because you might only get one shot. So make sure you're at your best to do that. But otherwise, just practicing, like record every day. Get in there every single day and record. And also get a full-time job. And also have a really good hobby, so that during those downturns when you're not feeling as confident or good, or when you're not booking as many things, you have that hobby that you can immediately turn to, and you have that job that's going to pay for your bills.
Okay. So, practice. Classes, full-time job.
Hobby.
Hobby, yes.
And otherwise, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it!
Okay. Very good advice right there.
Thank you.
And okay, so when it comes to your voice work, 10 years from now, what is one emotion that you hope people will associate with your work?
Oh my God, heart. That I put, I mean, when I'm in the booth, there's so much thought going into it. There's so much love going into it. I want to be doing this. This isn't just a job for me. This is a way of living.
Right.
And so, like, that I put all of my heart in there.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm not going to stop.
Okay.
She won't stop till she gets
I'm
enough.
not gonna stop.
Okay, so final question, quick lightning round. What is the greatest anime ever made? 10 seconds to defend your answer.
Oh gosh, there's Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of really, really good ones out there, but that's the staple. That's what brought anime into the mainstream.
That is true. Not gonna lie right there. So Dragon Ball Z. I mean, it's not very obvious what my favorite anime is, as you can see. No, but yeah, I could definitely, definitely.
I have my personal favorites. I'm a huge Jujutsu Kaisen fan.
Okay, yes.
Yes, but I'm not going to say it's the best of all time because, you know, you say Jujutsu Kaisen and not everybody's going to go, oh yeah, but you say Dragon Ball Z and everybody's heard of it.
Yes.
You know, when they have a finger float going through the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, then we'll talk.
All right. You never know, it may happen, but yeah, definitely Dragon Ball Z, that did set the bar, and again, it's something that even like many mangaka and many like anime creators, like that's their number one source of like.
I mean, it's so good, and also like I'm a huge One Piece fan.
Yeah.
I love One Piece. As far as just epic anime goes, that's going to be a top one for sure.
Absolutely.
Which hat Altair? I'm just now starting to get into that, and that might be the most beautiful anime.
Yes.
The most interesting drawn anime would be Toilet Bound Hanaka-kun, one of my favorites. So there's a lot of really good anime.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And again, just a beautiful thing about the anime community, brings people together.
Yes.
It lets all the weirdos learn that hey, you're not the only weirdo here. Many people out here like you.
I think the best thing about anime is we all started as weirdos and now we're not the weirdos.
Exactly.
You're kind of the weirdo if you're not watching anime.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like in the
Yes.
beginning, that's been the most fun part of having done this for 30 years is watching that transition where it's actually the cool kids are watching anime. Like when the NFL has an anime club.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, oh no, you're strange if you're not
Exactly.
following along.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, but that about does it when it comes to our interview with Kara
Me.
Edwards. Thank you so much for your
Thanks for
time.
having me. This
And-
was fun.
Yes,
I
this was.
liked being in this.
Hidden Leap Village.
Yeah, I keep staring forward because I'm like finding new things every time I. Yeah.
Yes.
It's fascinating.
But yes, gamers, we are not done with the stream. We're going to bring more people in here, but Miss Kara Edwards, you're going to be seeing and hearing a lot more of her in the near and far
Yeah.
future when it comes to everything.
For sure.
So yeah. So you guys stay tuned. Do not go anywhere.
Bye.
All right, you guys. Just gonna give you guys some updates as I sit down for a bit. But first things first, Sean Thorne, thank you so much for your comments on our Facebook. Your support is appreciated, and thank you so much for the compliment too. Kelly Cowell, thank you so much for your comments on Facebook. Your support is also appreciated. This is a one-day event, so she is only here for today. And I hope you guys did enjoy the interviews that we had with our celebrity guest. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is I'm going to go into the arena right now. I'm going to grab a vendor, and I'm going to go ahead and give them some questiones. That way we give them a good shout out, a good marketing opportunity for their business, and definitely keep you guys entertained. And again, you guys just need to remember that no one else is doing this. No other comic book shop is doing something like this. Not at this scale, not at this degree. We are the bar. I'm not bragging. I'm not talking trash. I'm just talking truth. But yeah. Let me go ahead and get another vendor, bring them up here, and the fun will continue. So, we're gonna go ahead and introduce our vendor of the hour. So, your name?
My name is Devin Haramio.
All right, Devin. My name is Toyo, also known as Cosplay Shog of DZ Comics and Gaming. Nice to meet you.
Nice.
So, we have brought her here to just give her the opportunity to showcase her business and get the name out there. So, first things first. What is the name of your business and what do you sell?
My business name is Foxfire Artistry, and I
Okay.
sell mostly anime-style art pieces.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So, that being said, how long has your business been in the game?
Maybe about a year. I started in a little less than a year. I started in October of last year.
October last year. Okay, so still fresh in the game. That's nice. Fresh talent, fresh artwork. All right. So, what's like the very first item that you made that made you considered, hey, I want to do this?
When I went to a convention a couple of years ago, one of the voice actors really liked it and was asking if I had a table set up. So I had a Sanji drawing that I had done. So I started considering doing it after he had brought that up to me.
Okay, awesome. So it was really the case of like, you said an actor, correct? Oh, okay, so the actor, like, he gave you that piece of inspiration that let you know that this is something that you should do.
Yes.
Okay, and that's the power of nice words, the power of positivity, see where it can take you. All right, so when it comes to your table, what item on your table has the most interesting backstory?
I'm not really sure on that one.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, what's like the number one item that people have been gravitating towards?
Mostly anything that's derpy.
Derpy, okay. What's the derpiest thing you have in your book right now? Or derpy, oh, the cat from
Yep.
K-pop. Okay, yes, K-pop Demon Hunters. That is a really good movie. My girlfriend is obsessed with
I'm also obsessed with it.
Yeah, I mean, don't blame you. I mean, Soda Pop is, that is a bop. Yes.
It is.
And then I also like, what is it, Idol.
That song is underrated, but I really like it.
Yes. And actually, what's his name? Mystery Sasha, that is on my cosplay bucket list. Yes.
Always wondered on that one, but his hair would be hard to see through.
Yeah, but cosplayers, like, we know how to make it work, so. All right, so, and then the derpy pen?
Yes.
Okay, actually, do you mind?
No.
Right there, derpy pen. If you want anything derpy, you go to her. You go to my friend Devin. All right, so, what was preparing? So, pre-event night. So, preparing for everything last night. So, was it like organized? Was everything already ready, set to go? Or was it like last minute, chicken with your head cut off, coffee field?
I would say last night was not good. My prints came in on Thursday and I didn't have time to get it fixed.
Gotcha.
So I had to hand cut some of them out so they don't look the best.
Hey, like, I'm pretty sure they do. And hey, you just got to adapt. And the fact that you were able to cut them out, that's already impressive.
Yeah, that was the perks of taking graphic design. They told us you have to hand cut these out.
Education, the best education. Where did you go to school for?
I went to Moore Norman.
More Norman. Okay, More Norman. So More Norman, you got your shout out. You see where good education takes you. More Norman, great education in graphic design. So, besides of what we see on your table, is there like a secret creative talent that you have that the customers don't know about?
Oh, don't do a lot of realism, but when I do, it's mostly flowers, or what I've recently been doing is a Luna moth.
Oh, Luna moth, and go ahead and educate me on Luna moth.
Luna moths are it's like a mix of a blue and or maybe close to mint green moths. And they have these little tail-like pieces that come down.
Oh, okay. So floral artwork and Luna moth. Okay, awesome. Okay. I'm acting as if I didn't lose where I was. Okay, so what is like the most unique or the most unusual commission request you've received?
It was a fake one, but somebody asked me if I could do draw them in my art style, but I was like, I don't normally draw other people because I would feel bad if I messed up and they didn't like it.
Oh, okay. That's good. I mean, no worries right there. Yeah, actually, drawing stuff in your own art style, it's definitely one big task within itself. But hey, at least my own personal advice, like, hey, if you messing up, that's always a good learning experience. So.
And nobody knows unless you tell them, and I
Exactly.
always tell them.
Yeah, but don't worry. I mean, it's something that even me, I'm still working on today. So, what is the most boring but vital advice that you would like to give to a young artist?
Even if you don't want to, you need to do the basic shapes first.
Okay, basic shape.
Because I did not improve until I started doing those correctly.
Okay, so of course start with the basics. Once you improve on the basics, then that's when you really grow as an artist. Okay, gotcha. So, if someone were to follow your social media today, what is a new project or a product that they should look out for?
I recently started trying to do more video game stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know if it was a well-known one. It dropped in December, but I started drawing Jester from the Freak Circus.
Okay, Jester from the Freak Circus. Okay. Jester from the Freak Circus. Artwork inspired by that. Talking is a lot harder than it looks. All right, so final question. Not really more of a question, but a request. Go ahead and show us some of your artwork.
Yes. So, I have a lot of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay, K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, yeah, the light does not do as much justice, so I'm gonna try and explain. So we have Rumi. These are stickers, correct?
Roland Camacho, thank you so much for liking our stream on Facebook. Your support is appreciated. And for those of you who are waiting, we already have our winner. I am currently editing their picture right now, and I will broadcast to you guys in a bit.
Alright, so Rumi, Zoe, we got Genu, and we got Derpy. Oh, and I love the bird and the little hat. Yes.
Thank you.
And then you got like South Park characters too in your own style. What she was talking about earlier. These are pretty great. So we got Craig, Tweak, got Margarine. Oh, and we got my friend Kenny. Kenny is alive. So then we got my boys Stan and Kyle. And then and so we have Mayo.
Mau.
Mau Mau and Turbo Granny. Okay, really do like the pose that she's doing right there. And then we got Flower Duck, and we got Strawberry Shortcake. So, if you are looking for unique looking stickers, comment down here, DZ Comics and Gaming, 9 to 5, and go to my friend Devin over here. So, we are going to take a picture of our table, post it on our socials, and that way you can go to our websites, go to our business, and help a fellow Oklahoman out. Devin, thank you so much for giving us some of your time, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you.
Yes. And there will be more interviews to come for those of you watching. Fellow collectors and gamers, I lied. We are going to talk about her cosplay now. I did promise you guys that we will talk about our cosplayers, and that I will do. Okay. Now, questions not for cosplayers, like that to the side. See, this is how you know we are live. Okay, so. So we have our friend Devin. Okay, so go ahead and tell us about your cosplay.
This one is Silver Wolf from Honkai Star Rail.
Okay, awesome. And so, do you have like a cosplay name?
Oh, I don't have my phone. I think it's Diva Lily.
Diva Lily, okay, Diva Lily. All right, so Diva Lily, that's nice. So, how long have you been in the cosplay game?
Let's see, I was 9, and now I'm 23, so I cannot do math right now.
Or 9, 23, 14.
14 years.
Yes, yeah. I definitely get that. Okay, so 14 years in the cosplay game, that is definitely something. So, What is so? Tell me more about your cosplay origin story.
I think I felt more confident in cosplay, so I started doing it a lot more.
Oh, okay. Yes, definitely something that I can relate to as well. There's just something about cosplay that just makes you feel like yourself. Or at least one thing that I like to see it as is like my cosplay. That's the real me, and like the normal me, that's more of the mask. So definitely feel like my true self, and of course helps you connect with other people as of right now. So, what is like the most unconventional material you've used for in a cosplay?
The cheap
Cheap.
The cheap stuff.
Cheap stuff. Okay, so cheap stuff. So, like, what's the cheapest thing you've used?
I don't know what the material was, but I used to buy a lot of stuff off of Amazon, so it was like close to tote material.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. Yeah, I'm definitely. Most of what I buy on Amazon is like cosplay stuff.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is a specific item or accessory of this cosplay that makes you feel like really makes you feel like the character?
All of it, because she's super sassy.
Okay. So, okay, all of it. That's fine. That's fine. What is your number one emergency item? Like
Hair ties and bobby pins.
Hair ties and bobby pins. Yeah, I'm a tape.
Oh, I've had to have that before too.
It's like double-sided tape.
Yes.
Okay, what's like the funniest or heartwarming interaction that you've had cosplay related?
I say this is more funny. I was at SoonerCon a couple of years ago cosplaying Krill from Seraph the End, and two people came up to me and then started bowing down. It was uncomfortable for me because I'm not used to people doing that, but they really liked it, so I was happy.
Okay, nice. I really do like stuff like that. I mean, especially like pictures. I do like people who are wanting a picture. And so that's pretty awesome. I mean, do you do like anything? Do you like say any lines as they were like bowing down to you?
No, I think I just kind of froze because I was processing what they were doing.
Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. Okay, so let's just say you had all the money in the world. So like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they wired you all their money. Now you can afford anything in the world. What's like an impossible character that you would tackle next?
I think CL, when he was dressed as the girl, that one is super expensive. Or like Chubbit's cosplay, that one's really hard to come by.
Okay, yes, definitely. Big whimsical characters. I mean, I would definitely come as like Optimus Prime. I mean, just like, why not? I always tend to gravitate towards more expensive cosplays since you look at the price tag in your bank account, and then you're like, okay, you know what? Let's go for something smaller. All right. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being like medieval torture device, 10 being like pajamas, how comfortable are you in this cosplay right now?
This one is a 10. I use a website called Doki Doki, and their material is a lot more comfortable and breathable than the stuff that I've bought before.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I mean, one thing about cosplaying is there is so many moments where, yeah, it looks fine, but it doesn't feel fine. I mean, actually, have you ever like witnessed any like wardrobe malfunctions when it comes to that, or experienced any?
Yes, I had a dress handmade for me that should have fit properly for Princess Serenity when I did Sailor Moon. It fell. I'm just glad I had a tank top on.
Oh, okay. Well, thank goodness for the tank top. Ooh, actually, funny enough, I was at a con once. There was a Sailor Moon cosplayer. She did not have a tank top. Yeah, I was. I'm at a loss of words. It's like, bless her.
I don't think fabric tape would have helped in that scenario because that material's too heavy.
Yeah, but like, hey, it happens to all of us. Happens to the best of us. Just thank God that nothing was being filmed or broadcasted. But okay, what is like a cosplay hot take you have?
Just do whatever character that you feel comfortable with.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. And if you don't mind me asking, outside of cosplay, what do you do for a living?
I am a daycare teacher.
Oh, power to you. I'm pretty sure you've got crazy stories.
Yeah.
Mind sharing one, at least one?
Yeah, this wasn't at the daycare, but I had gone to Walmart. This was actually last night. I had gone to Walmart to get an X-Acto knife to finish my prints, and one of the kids that's not there very often because they go to a different school district goes, "Oh my God, you're from the daycare!" And then his sister was like, "Oh, it's Miss Devin."
So kind of like, I don't know, do you feel like that a little bit of a sense of celebrity, or is it just like awkward?
It was awkward because I was basically wearing pajamas since the store by my house did not have what I was looking for, and their mom was with them.
Yeah, see, that happens like when you think no one's gonna see you, that's when someone sees you.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, that's with me, it's like, I'm always doing something in the house, so, and usually I always get like a stain somewhere, but it's like, I need to go get something, no one's gonna see me, and you're seeing like spaghetti sauce all over my clothes because I was cooking spaghetti, so, yeah. Okay, so, do you mind, so quick lightning round, final question, do a quick table pose associated with your character.
I gotta think. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think she basically just sits back like this.
Okay, oh, actually, there we go. Do your pose. All right, there we go. Our quick anime pose right there from Lily Devin Lily.
Diva Lily.
Diva Lily. All right, from Diva Lily, thank you so much for that pose. Thank you so much for your time. Don't want to take any more of it. And like I said, thank you. All right, you guys. So we will be back with more vendors, more cosplayers, and many more. So do not go anywhere. Please, please, please. No Sabrina Carpenter. Stay tuned. We've got more to come. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fellow collectors and gamers, we are back with another interview. So we are here with one of our vendors, and this is actually a special vendor that we have over here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Christina, and I am with Mortal Curiosity. Mortal Curiosity, it's the name of our company, but what we actually do is we put on anime conventions. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so we are having an anime convention coming up in September named Anime Island.
Okay, perfect. So you heard that here, and actually, these are the people who helped us get our 3 celebrity guests who are here. So we have this one to thank. And so, that being said, we do have an anime convention going on, so tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so my whole family is into anime. We started attending conventions a few years ago. I started volunteering for conventions. I started working for conventions, and we just kind of said, why not put on our own? We know how. So that's what we're doing. My husband is retired Air Force and a student at OU in a business program, so we kind of use that knowledge as well.
Okay. Yeah, so love for anime and also your love and prestige in business is what got you here. See, and back when I was a kid, my mom would always say anime will not get you anywhere, but
obviously that is wrong.
The perfect example.
Yes. My husband's been watching anime since the 90s. So it has come around, and we're super excited about it. We have 6 voice actors that are coming out for people to meet.
who are they, just for those who are curious?
Yeah, so we have Leah Clark who's coming. She plays Toga in My Hero Academia, Blair in Soul Eater, Meg McLean, who is Sword Maiden in Goblin Slayer, Austin Tyndall, who is Ken Kaneki, Tokyo Ghoul. We have Ryan Negron, he is in My Hero Academia, One Piece. We have Rebecca Dene, Apothecary Diaries, and then we also have Morgan Berry, who is also in My Hero Academia and One Piece. It's a great lineup.
Okay, so a lineup from like the top anime in today's industry. I mean,
that's what we wanted. Yeah.
so I mean, many people big into One Piece, My Hero Academia, so definitely getting people from like those two anime.
Yes.
That's definitely going to drive in the crowd. So when it comes to speaking of crowds, when it comes to the people here at DZ Comics, what distinguishes them from other events that you've hosted or attended at?
One, it's everybody is just very happy. They seem excited to be here. They have smiles on their faces. They definitely seem to be excited to be meeting voice actors. Yes. We're right next to the voice actor table, so I get to see the shock and surprise when they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're in that anime. You're that person." And just watching them go around to all the different vendors. The vendors definitely seem to be happy. So this has been a great turnout.
Oh yes, definitely. And again, this is our first time ever doing something like this. And when it comes to the turnout, I mean, you played a big contribution to that. So gonna give you your flowers right there.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Yes. And yeah, like I said, when it comes to stuff like this, I mean, it's really just like bringing people together, especially in these crazy times where it's needed the most. And so. Yeah.
We're big fans of DZ Comics. We moved here about 3 years ago. And DZ Comics was one of the first thing we did was look for comic book stores when we moved here. And DZ Comics was immediately one of our favorite places to go to. We've been here for so many different events. So now it's kind of cool to be on the other side.
On the other side of things,
yes.
Yeah, being like the organizer.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So when it comes to like, what's the most unusual thing that's happened when you were either hosting or organizing an event?
Most unusual, that would be, I've done a lot, I've worked for a lot of different events, and we see some very interesting cosplays that show up, and it wouldn't be as very unique, very creative. I just saw one where a lady, if you're older, you know the song about One-Eyed One-Horned, Flying Purple People Eater, and it's a song from the 70s, and she made this amazing cosplay out of it.
Wow.
That just had everybody excited and had some of the little kids scared. These kind of events, that's normally one of my favorite things to see is how are people going to show up? How are they going to bring out their creativity?
Right.
And even here, there's some cool cosplays out there.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, yours is one of them, and you look amazing.
Thank you, appreciate it. I mean, so looks like I did a really good job at hiding the fact that I woke up a bit later than I wanted to.
You would never be able to tell.
Thank you. Again, I just remember just like getting that piece of getting that brush of like facial hair paint, just like.
It's dedication. I will not cosplay something that requires a wig. So that yes, you look great.
Thank you. Wigs are not easy. All right, collectors and gamers. Let's go ahead and give a nice pokey shout out to our boy, Will. Or William, whatever the preference. But William, congratulations on winning tonight's Pokemon Locals. It's not uncommon to see you in here just killing it, whether it be in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or in Pokemon. And again, it's always a pleasure having you in our arena alongside the rest of our Pokemon trainers for tonight. We just broadcasted your picture on all of our platforms, so we really hope you enjoy your booster deck and your newest set of bragging rights. All right, well, collectors and gamers,
you saw a good chunk. You saw our Pokemon tournament unfold, and you saw the amazing interviews that transpired throughout Free Comic Book Day, and we guys hope that you had a pretty good time experiencing both the interviews and our tournament. Oh, so not embarrassing right now. Oop. All right, so we're back in space. All right, you guys. So, of course, with it being closed and our Pokemon tournament ending, we're gonna call it a day in general and in terms of our stream. But before you go, please do not forget that when it comes to our stream, do not forget to like, comment, and share on our Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram accounts, and do not forget to like, follow, and subscribe to us on said platforms as well. When it comes to DZ Comics and Gaming, there's always something new to look forward to in the near and in the far future. And we really hope that you guys have a great and safe night. Until then, I am your host, Cosplay Shog, signing off for now.